Today we're going to talk about the best foods for arthritis. Whether it's osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or general joint pain and swelling, your diet can make a tremendous difference. Let's begin with the Arthritis Foundation, a leading medical organization here in the United States. They conduct research, provide updated information to doctors and patients, and offer guidance on medications, lifestyle changes, and, of course, diet. Their recommendations are respected not only in America, but around the world. According to the foundation, an arthritis-friendly diet should focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, fish, nuts, lentils, and whole grains, while limiting saturated fats. Now, on paper, that sounds reasonable, but when we look closer, the picture isn't that simple. Here's the key point. Arthritis is driven by inflammation, and our goal is to bring that inflammation down. Take fruits, for example. Yes, they contain antioxidants, but too much fruit means too much sugar. That sugar spikes blood glucose, knocks you out of ketosis, and can actually increase inflammation. The same goes for nuts. The general advice is to eat more of them, but in reality, the best nut for arthritis is the walnut. Walnuts provide ALA, which your body converts into omega-3 fatty acids like EPA and DHA powerful anti-inflammatories. Most other nuts are loaded with omega-6, which can push inflammation even higher. Now, what about lentils, beans, and chickpeas? On the surface, they look healthy, but they contain lectins and oxalates, anti-nutrients that can irritate the gut, trigger inflammation, and worsen arthritis. They're also high in carbohydrates, which further disrupt digestion. And remember, many cases of arthritis actually begin with gut inflammation. Whole grains are another example. The Arthritis Foundation recommends them for antioxidants, but whole grains also carry gluten, oxalates, and a high carb load. Add to that their heavy omega-6 content, and you have a recipe for more inflammation, not less. Next, let's examine the foods the foundation recommends avoiding: red meat, eggs, and dairy. At first glance, that advice makes sense. But here's where the nuance comes in. Red meat itself is not the problem. The problem is how the animal was raised. Grain-fed beef has an unhealthy omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, but grass-fed beef, completely different story. It has a far better balance of fats, and that balance can actually be beneficial for arthritis. The same principle applies to chicken. Regular broiler chicken is high in omega-6, but free-range or pasture-raised chicken has a healthier nutrient profile. The same is true for eggs. Conventional eggs are high in omega-6, while pasture-raised eggs are rich in omega-3 and vitamin D, and vitamin D is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories, yet it's extremely difficult to get enough of it from food. What about dairy? The truth is, fermented dairy is where the benefits are. Homemade yogurt, kefir, and cheese can improve gut health, and gut health is absolutely critical for managing arthritis. Now let's highlight some foods that truly help. Fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, are excellent sources of omega-3s, which fight inflammation. Fermented vegetables like sauerkraut, kimchi, and vinegar-based pickles also support gut health and can ease arthritis symptoms. On the flip side, there are foods you should absolutely avoid: refined sugar, processed carbohydrates, whole grains because of their gluten and oxalates, trans fats, anything labeled hydrogenated like margarine or many baked goods, protein powders such as whey, soy, or pea protein. They can overwhelm the liver and make arthritis worse. And even foods like spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, and kiwi, though often seen as healthy, are high in oxalates and can aggravate symptoms. Finally, and this may be the most important point of all, intermittent fasting. Every time you eat, your gut interacts with food. And for many people, that's where inflammation begins. By fasting, you give your body and your gut a break. That break works like a natural anti-inflammatory. So it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how often you eat. That wraps up today's discussion. I hope this information helps you make smarter choices for managing arthritis. If you found this useful, share it with someone who might benefit. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.